So tell us, Jarrett, this is, I must say that the piece reads almost like a graphic novel.
Not too graphic.
You can see the folks sitting there texting and sending their messages and drinking their coffee, maybe perhaps not paying attention. Tell us about this project. What got City Limits to embark on this insider's look at the City Council?
Well, the term limits debate of last fall was really an extraordinary moment for a lot of reasons. But one reason that we thought it was extraordinary was the amount of attention and the duration of attention focused on the New York City Council, which usually operates under some obscurity. I don't think I'd ever seen a council debate televised live on New York One or anywhere else. And it made us realize that even as people who cover the council and go to its hearings, we really have never devoted time to understanding it as an institution as we might have looked at Congress or the state legislature even. And also during the term limits debate, one of the arguments of the proponents of extending the term limits was that the incumbent city council members were doing a good job. They had benefited from their experience, and they should be given a chance to serve again, or at least people should be given a chance to evaluate their service. And we thought that raised an interesting question, which is how effective are they? And is there really a way for individual voters to know how their city council person is doing? As you mentioned, most of us might know our own, but perhaps not any others. Mm-hmm. So we decided to take an in-depth look at what the body does during a week by spending as much time as we could at the council and with council members.
Do they matter?
I think they do because, I mean, if for no other reason than they're there. There are some council, as you mentioned, it's a body of 51 people. There's a medical doctor there. There's a transit worker there. There are people who are very wealthy and people who live on pretty modest means. So it's a diverse group, and it's a large group. There are folks that show up for every single hearing, and there's one member who managed to not make it to even half last year. So it's hard to make generalizations, but they are right now poised to be the best balance, most effective balance to the other power holders in our city, be it the state or the mayor or even the other citywide elected officials. Mm-hmm. They do matter whether they do as much as they could with the heft they have, whether they need more heft. Those are some of the questions that I think our piece asks.